Well, hello everyone. Here talking about for cough and cold season, and I'm sure most of us would have if you come up to where you come up with any nasal congestion or your stuffy your runny nose, anything that's really related to allergy reasons or anything like that. That if we're going to be constantly blowing our nose, and then maybe if we're going to be getting a itchy runny nose a couple times, but I'm gonna go ahead and show everybody here about the way that I usually do about how to get rid of it's like a if anything that's just how you can be able to handle it. If anything it only go last for about maybe up to 4 or 5 hours, or if anything maybe a couple minutes. But this is what I usually do that just to be able to prevent all the nasal all the runny nose, and then as well as for how many times that you have to grab a Kleenex. And it seems like that if you have a runny nose and it's bad enough, it seems like about almost every 5 or 10 or 15 minutes that you're having to blow your nose, and it could be related to allergies. But you have right here is hand sanitizer, and I know like your hand sanitizer would work because I guess maybe the smartest way to how to think about it is to where that the amount of germs and bacteria that is collected with around your working environment, as well as for anywhere that you're going to be around, there's going to be a lot of germs and contamination around. So that they would like if anybody would warrant where the doctors could maybe say that one way you can control is to knowing about your surroundings, to where that for if you're somewhere where there's a lot of maybe if there's allergies could be caused by a number of things. But I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody here about how I usually get rid of the stuffy runny nose there for first few minutes. But you have right here is a bar of soap right here, and what I'll go ahead and do is right here is you rub my hands right here with the soap right here, as you can see this right here. You rub my hands with the soap right here, and just like with anybody, I'm sure if anybody would say that you have like a full bar of soap right here. So just get a big get your both your hands all full of soap right here. Go ahead and massage, smooth it out on my hands, and then I will go ahead and massage the soap on my nose. So for about 5 minutes to just do that right there, is to massage your nose with a little bit of hand soap, with a little bit of soap right there. And I know like skincare would probably also work too, as well as lotion, if anything, to use that maybe after you apply, like if you're going to be washing up, or maybe if you're washing your face every now and then. But just massage your nose just like that right there. So for about 5 minutes, something like that, is just to give your nose a good massage right there. And then using a lot of, using warm water. Like it don't have to be hot, but using warm water right there. And then, so allow the soap to massage your nose with a little bit of soap right there. And then from there, and then you would take a washcloth like this right here, and then you would wipe it clean. And then just slightly, pinch your nose. You slightly pinch your nose, but you would you would be able to clean the soap off, like if it was actually you're cleaning. If you're using that, you're just to take a normal bath, but bath or shower. But that's usually what I do. That. I would massage my nose with soap, and then massage, give it a nice massage, so that way knowing about how much germs and bacteria that your nose could be contaminated. Because I know if anybody were to be wanting to know about any hand towels, but still that if you're going from a amount of Kleenexes, and then that's something that you can think about, is to wear something to to put over your nose, just to kind of keep all that the air, all that the congestion build up, and so that's something that you could think about, is to where about how often that you can maybe keep the germs and contamination from going up into the sinuses, and so something like that. Yeah, that's something to think about. But I know that that's usually what I do whenever I dealing with a stuffy runny nose. That I would usually massage my nose with a little bit of soap, and for about 5 minutes to massage my nose and see about how many times that you would have to blow your nose until that anything. And of course, it's like any source of Tylenol and antibiotics that you tried. But you're like Warren Tour, that for about maybe for at least a half an hour, that if you want to get to part of the day to where about at least for a half an hour, for maybe for 40 minutes or to an hour, to where if you're getting tired of blowing your nose, after blowing your nose, that you can look into, doing what you call this, I don't know if you want to call it the nose wash, but like the nose massage, to where you would massage your nose for 5 minutes with that nice soapy washcloth right here, and just slightly massage your nose and see what happens from there. But the way I think about it too, if anybody will warrant to wear that, well, with soap though, like soap is mainly for cleaning your skin, but still that if it's really really for anything about what you call like a Band-Aid. I'm like, how many of us will maybe think that a bar of soap will be used for a Band-Aid? And you may think that soap and water is used for a lot of things nowadays, but still, any source of any severe cuts or burns or anything like that, that they would say maybe strongly suggest that don't use soap for that, because that could cause for irritation or infection. But that's usually what I do. That I go ahead and massage my nose with a lot of with warm soap and water, and just kind of massage your nose and just see about the number of times that you don't even have to blow your nose. Because if anybody say that number of times that you had to blow your nose, maybe due to running a stuffy runny nose, or just anything else that's irritation that's on the nose. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone.